guys. All right, the radios just came alive. You should be able to hear me. Can you hear me? Okay. And you don't have to push the button to talk. You can talk with this. So let me hear you. Okay.
Hello?
Good. I am going to listen to the automated terminal information system.
Altimeter 3034, ILS runway 14 approach in use. Young Eagles rally is in effect beginning at 9:30 local time. Practice system approaches and traffic pattern work will be restricted. Advise at ATIS Echo.
Echo, okay. So I'm going to call them and tell them who we are and what we want to do. Make sure I've got ground in. Should be 12045.
29 Papa Tango.
There we go. Ground Eagle 901 Romeo is holding at Chenault Ramp and ready for taxi with Echo, Young Eagle flight VFR to the northwest, and got runway 19 on request.
91 Romeo, runway 19 at Alpha, taxi via Foxtrot to Delta and Alpha, and stand by. I'll have a squawk in just a moment.
Okay, proceeding Foxtrot Delta Alpha to 19 for Eagle 901 Romeo. All right, now I'm recording, so wave the camera. We're trying to keep this stripe right down the middle of the road here, or down the middle of the airplane. So go ahead and put your feet up on the pedals, and you steer with your feet. And I'll help if I need to. So push into the left.
949 RFR to Fulton County, have Echo.
That's the 757, give way to the low wing outbound.
75 Tango, is that made a giveaway to the Piper here?
Yes, my mistake, sir. 75 Tango.
Roger, 75 Tango.
Clearing 949, cleared to Foxtrot Tango Yankee Airport, as filed. Maintain 2000.
Keep us more to the left.
Flight level 410, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.7, squawk 7353.
A little bit more to the right. You want that stripe right on the middle of the plane.
Fulton County has filed 2000.
Takes a little bit to get used to.
19.7, 7353.
It's all feet.
Up and I'm read back, correct?
Eagle 7.
Okay, I've got the controls.
450.
Over, I'm running. Parking brake is set. Seats belts are secured. Doors and windows are closed. And lock controls. I'm going to make sure that everything's working like it's supposed to. And those are good. Trim, I'm going to be
Lake Conroe ground runway 19 at Alpha via
setting for takeoff.
Delta Alpha.
Foxtrot Delta Alpha.
Fuel quantity's good. Throttle's coming up to 2,000 RPM.
You're not on the list either. When you have these swaps, it helps us to know because we've got this stuff already in the computer. Who did you swap out for?
Here is Rich.
Yeah, I don't know the ground. I don't know who we swapped out for.
Meters, let's see your panel check, magneto check.
93 Lima.
This is just two different spark ignition systems, and I'm watching my RPMs to make sure that they drop as they should within limits.
With Echo.
Carb heat's coming on.
Actually, with Echo, you were blocked. Say again.
It's Young Eagle 0 full kilo.
Instruments are all checked.
Kilo, runway 19 at Alpha, taxi via Foxtrot Delta Alpha.
Holding here, fuel pump on.
0 full kilo.
Yeah, it's Eagle 901 Romeo, holding short of 19 at Alpha, ready for departure.
Eagle 91 Romeo, cover jet runway 19, intersection Alpha, clear for takeoff, turn right on course.
Clear for takeoff, 19 at Alpha, turn right on course, 901 Romeo. All right.
915 Golf, runway 14, clear land.
Clear land, runway 14, 915 Golf.
Runway 5 Golf, runway 19 is not available for turn off.
So we are full throttling it. Looking for about 60 miles an hour on my indicated airspeed. There's my 60, so I'm going to pull back, and we are airborne at 9:25.
Conroe Tower, Tristan Eagle, 189 Papa Tango, hold short, 19 at Alpha, VFR over to the lake.
Roger.
Got a good view of the helicopters out there.
Papa Tango, runway 19, intersection Alpha, turn right on course, clear for takeoff.
Remember, the control tower told us we're going to turn right to head out on course. So we're looking out to the right, making sure there's no planes out there. Looks like we're clear to the right, so we're turning to the right. And we're at 1,000 feet, if you see on the altimeter here.
Eagle 7 Papa Tango holding short of 1. 17 Papa Tango, counter tail rider. I'm going to space you out a little bit. Roger.
How's it feel?
Amazing.
Awesome. We're going to climb up to about 1,500 feet. We're heading out over, you see Lake Conroe in front of us.
Yes, sir.
Young Eagle 93 Lima, holding short 19 at Alpha. I'm ready to go.
I'm going to get this leveled off. And shortly after that, I'll let you have the controls. I just want to make sure I give you a nice trimmed out airplane here. Alright, situation is we're flying more or less straight level.
Change approved.
And you see how I'm flying? Don't have to do a whole lot. But you go ahead and put your hands on the controls. Usually one hand is fine. And you have the aircraft.
14 at 915 Golf taxi back to 14B Alpha.
Back to 14B Alpha, now 5 Golf.
I'm working the trim a little bit just to help us stay level.
Our Young Eagle 93 Lima, hold short 19 at Alpha.
So you are flying the airplane.
93 Lima, rolling 19.
How's it feel?
Alpha, clear for takeoff, turn right on course.
I don't know how to describe it.
Off 19, right on course, 93 Lima.
You can do a gentle slight turn to the left, turn to the right.
Echo November is ready in sequence 19. Eagle 4, Echo November, cover, turn right.
So it's going to go where you want it to go. The point is towards the far side of the dam. You see the dam, the straight line there? We'll just go to the far side of that. We might turn a little bit before that because we're flying slower than these other planes that these guys built. They got some really nice airplanes, so they're probably going to overtake us. So we're going to have to cut shorter in so that we're not in their way when they're coming up behind us. I'm going to get a picture of us.
Intersection.
The next thing you're going to do is, I think when we get to the close side of the dam, you're going to turn us right, and we're going to head up the lake. You're doing really well. You're not having a death grip on the controls, nice and light. That's all it takes.
So we're cutting into the lake?
Yeah, we're going to, well, not into the lake, but we're going to go north along the lake. Don't take us down into the lake. Yeah, go ahead and make a right turn. So you get a little more aggressive than that. We're going to go for about this line here. See how we're at 10 degrees, 20 degrees, and 30 degrees is about as much as you want to do. And you see the bridge going across up there? We're going to go to the left side of that bridge, at least initially.
4 Echo November, did you get a squawk? Yes, sir. 4 Echo November is 5336. Squawk 5336.
We lucked out with this weather. It's a really pretty day for flying. See the boats out there enjoying their Saturday. Yeah, you're doing it. Nothing to it, huh?
That thing's on Mike, contact Houston departure.
What's up, the 580 Mike, over departure, and heading 060. Our Eagle 7 Tango, Charlie's ready.
When we fly like this, it's VFR, visual flight rules. We're expected to see other planes, make sure we're not in their way, that sort of thing.
Coming in with this Eagle group, so expect to get delays.
But you are looking at your instruments from time to time. So you peek inside, make sure your altitude's good, your airspeed's good, heading is okay, and then you're looking out the window and enjoying the scenery the rest of the time. So, a lot of fun. And another plane out there, I think that's the biplane out there, see him just above the horizon, a little speck.
Inbound for the island.
We're going to head to the right side of the bridge now. See, he's flying faster, so we're trying to kind of time everything out so that we don't all try to get back to the airport at the same time and so on. I'm just along as a safety guy because you're flying the plane. The challenging stuff is, you know, knowing the procedures in the airspace and traffic pattern and that sort of stuff. Yep, go ahead and turn us that way.
Section keel, clear for takeoff, proceed on course eastbound.
Okay, clear for takeoff, proceed eastbound. And what time is this Young Eagle's going to be over with today?
I have no idea.
Okay, appreciate it, thanks.
But not till this afternoon sometime.
Okay.
I see the airport out there, almost at the horizon.
189 Papa Tango.
It's like that light-colored area. So
about 10 miles.
heading this way is pretty good for now.
Papa Tango, cover tower, turn 20 degrees left.
And Tower Eagle 91 Romeo is got the Eagle in sight, and we're inbound for 14 as well.
And we're running, Roger, follow the Eagle straight in.
Follow the Eagle for straight in runway 14, 91 Romeo.
Roger, keep the speed up, 954.
And you got the airport in sight still, right? Out that way. You see the runway?
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah, that's what. I will do the landing. You won't do the landing, so don't worry about that. But I'm watching the biplane. We're supposed to follow him. No problem.
100, all right, now Papa Tango, traffic heavy is 100.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take the aircraft so you can relax your hands there. I have the aircraft. And I'm just slowing down a little bit because giving the guy that's currently landing some room and the guy in front of us some room.
91 Romeo number 3, following the Christian Eagle, runway 14, clear land exit at 19.
Clear to land exit at 19 for 91 Romeo and proceeding traffic in sight. And I'm a little bit left of where I want to be. For an extended center line in the runway, I'm going to get lined up with the runway. And then I'll start our descent, you know, so that we have a good
back to 14, be
glide slope.
Alpha, remain this frequency.
Anyway, with the checklist we got here, I'm going to go ahead and turn the fuel pump on. Just as a safety measure, you have the fuel pump on to help the engine out. Mixture is still rich. Landing light is still on. Our seats are still seat belted and upright. We didn't do anything with those.
Tango counter tower, make straight approach, runway 14.
I can see my old house from here.
Oh, cool. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 notch of flaps. You can see out on the wings, I just put in a little...
Papa Tango, runway 14, clear landers number 3, traffic's about 3.5 miles ahead.
And I'm slowly bringing the throttle back, and as I bring it below 2,000 RPM, I put my carburetor heat on, because even on a fairly warm day like this, the way that air pressure works and sucking air into the engine, it can cause some icing to develop in the carburetor. I don't want that to happen because it makes the engine run. So I heat up the carburetor.
Station, inbound landing with pickup.
93 Lima, counter tower, make straight in approach, runway 14.
Yeah, I'm almost, see how we're kind of pointed this way, but we're flying this way. Got a little bit of a crosswind going. Gonna bring in 1 extra notch of flaps.
Eagle 93 Lima, runway 14, clear land number 3, you're spacing well with traffic ahead.
93 Lima, number 3, looking for traffic, 14 clear land.
Biplane is clear of the runway.
November, follow the Cherokee head, runway 14, clear land number 4.
Okay, Eagle 4, Echo November, behind the Cherokee, clear to land, 14.
Ah, nice. A little left to center line because of the crosswind, but not too shabby. 9:42 is the touchdown time.
Exit 19 available, 90 Lima. Eagle 4, Echo November, understand.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and switch up ground. Ground, Eagle 91 Romeo is with you, clear the active and taxiing back to Chanel via 19er.
91 Romeo, kind of ground taxi parking.
91 Romeo. After landing, fuel pump's coming off, fuel pressure's good, landing light's coming off. Transponder going back to VFR for now. And now we just taxi back. What'd you think?
That was amazing.
Yeah, and you got to fly for about half the flight.
Thanks for coming. Just maintain your presence, Squawk.